Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Orbit here. Welcome back to another video. Today we're back on FIFA, continuing our Burton Albion career mode. And after the last couple of episodes and our last couple of defeats that I'm really annoyed about, we're actually oh my goodness, switching up to a whole new formation here. As you can see, we're now playing the 3-5-2. Try and get a bit more defense minded, I guess, because we've got two CDMs and three defenders, but also we're keeping that attacking prowess as well because we've been scoring quite a few goals. We just haven't been able to keep them in at the back. And today it's transfer deadline day, and I'm looking to sign a new Cam to play in that midfield role for us, coming in from a different squad. So I will show you some players that I've currently got on my transfer hub. All these players here have good not attributes. I can't actually see them yet, but they're good players that I would really like to bring in. Now, the one player that I really do want to bring here is Lucas Andreasen. I don't know how to say his last name. Now, this guy, the reason I want to bring him in is he can play in the left mid, right mid, and the cam role. We just don't know much about him at the moment, but he is probably one of the players I want to bring in over everyone. But for now, I'm going to sort out my budget here and let's see what we can do as we move through transfer deadline day. Okay guys, I've just realised that probably we're not going to get any scouting information for any of these players, so I'm actually just going to go in and try and buy Lucas here. We're just going to try and buy him, see what they say. I don't know how much they particularly want for him. I'm going to offer him a okay amount for what I think, and because I currently don't know, it's going to be interesting. So I'm going to offer them 1.5 million to start off. We're going to see what they say to that offer. Hopefully they don't walk out due to the fact I have... nope. Looks like I didn't really get the hold of that one. So that's quite annoying. It looks like he's been rejected. I really can't see anyone else really. But my next option after that was this guy here. Isa Aluli, who is can play on the right wing, but he's only 17 years old, and really that player I would really like to bring in. I think I'm actually going to try and I'll try and buy him, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what the their manager says, and we'll see how much they will accept for him. I don't particularly want to lose all my players because I don't have a bid that will I'll add on the sell on clause of 15% as well, and we will see what they say to that bid. Okay, there we go. That looks like a fair offer. I'm happy about that. Sell on clause we will deal with at a later date, but we have just brought in one player on transfer deadline day. We just have to confirm his contract. He looks like a really good player. He's a prospect squad role, so I think we're going to try and negotiate and bring him in to play in our cam position for us. I don't know what rating he is, but hopefully he's quite good. That is my prospect in the squad role. I'm actually going to counter and put in rotation actually and see if he will accept that. Yep, that's good then. Now I want to get him for 5 years if I possibly can because of how young he is. He wants a 3-year contract. That means I can probably push it up to 4 years and see what he says. Yep, he's accepted 4 years. He's a very young player and I want to keep him at Burton for as long as I possibly can. Doesn't want to add a release clause. That is absolutely great with me. Thank you very much. And then he wants 26,000 a week. Wow, that is a very high amount here at Burton. Now I'm going to try and remove this bonus and edit wages, and I'm going to see. Oh no, he only wants. Oh goodness me, I thought he wanted 26,000 a week. He only wants 1,800 a week and a signing on bonus of 26,000. Now, if he will accept that without the appearance bonus, I will be absolutely amazed. 2,000 a week with a 20. That looks like a great offer. I'm going to accept that. Looks like we've just brought in one new player on transfer deadline day, and we have 500,000 left to play with. So we will see who else we might be able to bring in. So guys, we're going to continue to advance here and see what else, see if we get any offers for our players. That is the plan. And if not, we've only made one signing on transfer deadline day. He isn't great, but he's one of those players I've brought in for the future. Along with Sambra, I want those two to be really good players. Ooh, an offer for Lloyd Dyer. Now, I might accept this due to the fact that I've got Miller playing on the left at the moment, and Dyer isn't my favourite player at all. And he is 34 years old, so I am going to actually cash in on Dyer there and see if we can get money for him. And let's continue and carry on going through transfer deadline day here. See if we can make a bit more money. Looks like things are not going as planned. I knew we weren't going to make many deals on transfer deadline day, so this isn't too bad. Interest for Atkins as well. I'm actually going to reject that. I do want to keep Atkins here. He's a very good player and a player that I wish to use in the future. So he's going to stay at the club. I'm just wondering if Dyer will sell or not. That's my only concern at the moment. Lord Dyer has been sold, which is great. So we're in the last hour of transfer deadline day. We haven't done much as a club. We didn't have enough money to really do anything. But we just brought in some money. And what I think I might do is I'm going to invest in a new youth scout as well. See if we can get someone for a half decent contract and see if they can bring us in anything good. So I'm going to hire Ethan Brown here. I know he doesn't look that great, but we're going to set up a scouting network in England. And try and find some home breed scout. Duration is going to be 6 months, and it's going to be any type of player for now. And that is one thing that is the last thing I'm going to do with my money. So hopefully he can set up that scouting network, and we'll be looking to bring in some new players. Also, guys, I need comments on whether you want me to accept this South Africa deal. That'd be great. Thank you very much. So let's end transfer deadline day and get into the first match after transfer deadline day. So guys, we've got a monthly scouting update here from Spain, which is going to be interesting to say the least. I'm looking for players that will be quite good to put into our scouting network, like this guy right here, 65 to 87 potential, which is probably going to be good for Burton Albion. These two players here are my two players that I'm going to actually sign into our squad right now. Players with quite high potentials like Pablo. I want to try. Ooh, these two look really good. Piaz. I'm going to sign this player into my academy, and I'm also going to sign Francisco Miguel just because of how high they are. But these their potentials, I would say, are too low to add to the scouting network. So we'll just reject these and let our scout continue with their assignment. So guys, we've just been offered a second international deal, this time with Wales, which is actually really close to me. Wales, a lot of my family is from Wales, and hopefully you guys will now get to choose between South Africa and Wales for me, guys. So please choose, and we will see which team we are going to do. Anyway, let's jump into this first match here. Using the new squad, the only difference is Vargas is currently injured, so he's not in the team. Let's jump in against Leeds and let's see how we can do. Need to get out of this slum that we're having at the moment of bad play. Okay, here we go, guys. Back in the Championship, back playing Leeds, a good team that are probably going to be quite high up in the league at the moment. So let's jump into this game and do the best we possibly can. Try and come away with the 3 points. Let's go. Let's try out this new formation. Pass off. Murphy. Murphy not being able to pass off. Great shot there from their Leeds player. And they take a 1-0 lead in the first 5 minutes of the game through Vieira. Nice challenge there in the middle. And then Vieira just gets past our man and places it in the top right corner, just past the diving hand of Ripley. So they go 1-0 up early on, and Burton, we really need to improve our defence and try and play a lot better and keep goals out. there's the end of the first half, guys, and Leeds have really just kept us out this half, putting on so much pressure. And Burton, we need to do something, guys. Come on. We need to find a way of attacking and keeping those goals out at the same time. Let's jump into the second half and see what we can do. Moved up to attacking now. No shot right now. No shot again. Great save, Ripley. Leicester really putting on Leeds really putting on this pressure, and I can't seem to deal with it. The team aren't playing well at all. We can't just pass it around and get it out, and it can't. Guys, come on, team. Burton, we can play so much better than this, and we're not. We're just playing like very scrappy, very horrible, and Leeds are just putting all the pressure on us, and we haven't actually created many chances to do anything, and we're in the last 10 minutes of the game. And Leeds have scored a second goal here in the last 10 minutes of the game. Phillips just putting it in, and I can't seem to do anything at the moment with Burton. They're just not, we're not playing well as a team, we're not getting our passes off, and I knew this would be a challenge. Burton, first time in the Championship, hasn't got the greatest team in the world, and they're struggling in real life, and it seems like they're going to be struggling in this career mode as well. So I'm sorry, guys. There'll be a lot of losses, I can tell, in all these games, but I'm trying as hard as I can to try and bring Burton, well, try and keep Burton in the Championship for this season. The Leeds take a 3-0 victory, and they deserve it completely. We're not playing well at all as a team, and it's really showing. And it's a shame as well, because I'm trying so hard to keep this Burton team afloat, really. But let's keep going. Let's keep trying to do the best we can. Sordell on the ball here. Pass it through to Mason, and the pass just doesn't get through. Looks like we can't really do much in the Championship at the moment. And as the end of the game comes, we've lost 3-0 to Leeds. And it's a shame, guys. It's a shame. But this Burton team isn't really doing anything well. We're just going to have to try and continue and keep Burton in the Championship for this season. Try and stay out of that relegation zone. Sorry for the first season of this career mode. It's going to be trying to keep Burton up in the Championship. I apologise, but we're going to try and do our best. Anyway, guys, after I've done this training, I'm going to end the episode here. Hopefully you've enjoyed everything. Transfer deadline day, we didn't do really didn't do much. We don't have enough money to do anything. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you next time with another Burton Albion career mode.